right, we're sailing and scaling, and we're here on beautiful Kempenfeld Bay. We're just talking a little bit about go-to-market strategies, and we have 3 top manufacturers here in Barrie. We're going to go around and we're just going to say, hey, what is it that you're going to experience in the next year? What's your top challenge? You have about 30 seconds to go for it and describe it. Let's start with Mike. Mike, what do you think? RoboTape.
Hard to get motivated to go to work when it's a beautiful day like this, but it's a big challenge. But one of our major challenges is, like everyone, finding enough people, finding people with years of experience. That's a challenge. So we're going to have to certainly do some ramping up, because RoboTape absolutely has the potential to be as big or larger than the core business, innovative automation. So that's going to be a challenge, and it's such a learning curve. Innovative grew based on word of mouth, whereas now we need to think about marketing, going to trade shows. As much as Innovative's delivered systems to Europe, a handful of systems to Europe. U.S. and Mexico is very common for us. We're just about to get an order in Japan, and I mean, it's a whole new world for us, and understanding the culture and a product like this that is truly going to be global. We're going to run into those various cultural differences that we're going to need to understand and learn about and act on.
Yeah, I like that. Culture is such a great thing. What better place from Barrie to go to the world and discover all these great countries we're going to go to.
Yeah, and once again, Georgian College has helped us out. Kenta Shakira, who runs the housing for international students, is doing some moonlighting as a translator for us. So.
Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. And David, upcoming year, you have so much going on. There's 2 or 3 initiatives that you're launching this fall. Tell us about next year and a challenge that you have.
Yeah, I think the major challenges really are that we're still in COVID days, right, for one. So, there's still COVID protocols in place. There's also massive shortages in materials. The chip shortage has caused a lot of issues with all kinds of different things. And it's not just chips, right? It's plastics, it's metal, it's everything. So there's a lot of delivery challenges amongst, as we discussed about labor is a big issue, and that's across the world, right? So everybody's having a problem with labor shortage, finding the talent to be able to execute it and find the staff that you need to do the scaling that you need to do. And, similar, taking a product to market really wasn't our core business, right? Like, we're a contract manufacturer and we make things that other people have designed. And now, we've developed our first in the world hand sanitizer system. It's a process we've developed, but we've got to get the hand sanitizer to market. So it's a whole other world for us, where we don't have experience with taking a product to market, and developing the resources to do that and know how to do that is going to definitely be a challenge.
Aaron, tell us about a challenge over the next year at ESC in terms of going to market, and it's the COVID world again. Trade shows may be open, maybe not open. Tell us about one of the challenges that.
Yeah, so similar challenges what Dave mentioned around supply chain, material availability, getting out in front of people is still a challenge. Not everything's opened up as much as we'd like to see it, so that's always a challenge. And then with our innovation, taking it to market, it's new for us. We're a manufacturer and a construction company. Going in with a fairly technical big data approach into a fairly risk-averse market in terms of pharmaceuticals, which are fairly steadfast and not early adopters of new tech. Once we get them over that initial hurdle of adopting the new tech, then they go on the other end of the spectrum. It's a double-edged sword. They want more than we can actually provide initially. So it's balancing those expectations with them, getting them hooked on it, but then not going so far that they're way beyond what we can already do. So that's where we're challenged right now.